Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Satisfactory. Watch this. Oil processing.
Milestone reached. Crude oil can now be extracted and refined to produce various industrially beneficial parts. The byproducts of these processes will require careful management, but a capable pioneer such as yourself surely understands that. To improve efficiency, pipelines can now be optimized with valves to limit and balance their throughput. These were
Interesting.
initially left out because Fixit did not want to overwhelm pioneers with complex pipeline management, but they have since been re-added after my impassioned defense of your capabilities.
Okay, sure. Alright. So, yeah, this is Satisfactory. We've made some major progress on things. We've unlocked phase 2 of the space elevator, which is now it looks like that. And I'll actually cut to a clip here where you'll get to see that get done along with a bunch of other unlocks in the alien technology area because I found SAM resources finally, and then I'm gonna go and build some stuff with that. But anyway, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff unlocked, and I really need to redo my base, but I'll do that some other time. But right now, I need to make progress on some things. Oh, it's a god jetpack now, which is another one of the things that should get unlocked in that clip you're about to see. So, coming there now.
SAM reanimation recipe unlocked. SAM can now be safely awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
Scripture and blood compose harmony. Follow our hallowed temple halls and listen to the echoes of your ripples. Our bones are more beautiful than yours.
SAM fluctuator recipe unlocked. The fluctuator can mimic unique communication through patterns of electric frequencies to instruct reanimated SAM to perform specific tasks or give specific restrictions, such as matter to energy conversion. It can also function as matter memory, reading the exact composition and state of a collection of matter in one location, breaking it down, and near instantly reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible potential for smart storage.
Your threads shift solid to fluid to a tapestry. Matter and mind and melody.
Dimensional depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another. Once parts are fed into the dimensional depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood. The glass will not shatter, the metal will not bend, the wood will not splinter. Weave.
Potential for harnessing alien energy completed. Fixit has identified 2 development tracks requiring additional research to integrate Summersloops safely and efficiently into Fixit technology.
The loop organ contains scripture, contains instruments to compose symphonies of root and rot and recycling. Shrines to evolution and revolution.
I see. It seems we truly are building understanding. Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub. These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and Fix It's faith in you will be strengthened. Phase 2 of Project Assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of Project Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For Fix It. Milestone reached. Fix-It has granted you the power of flight, provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels. The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. Yeah, I had that on silent because, well, I was playing with my kids, and my kids are not known for their being quiet at all. So, yeah, that's what I've been working on. Some cool stuff. I'm happy with it. I'm not sure if I like this jetpack or not yet. Like, it's kind of nice, but at the same time, I'm still not sure if I really like it. You know what I mean? It's got some quirks to it that I'm just not sure on yet. But it should make some maneuverability easier than even the parachute made. So it's just not good for long distance gliding, so I'll want to swap back and forth. So I'm keeping the parachute in my inventory, just so I can swap back and forth with it, because I only have one back slot. Kind of wish I could unlock a second one just so I could have both, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, and now I can actually scan for this. Thinking about it, let's do that. I'm curious to see if there's any closer resources than the one I found. Okay, that's the one I've been to, I believe. That's one I have not. Oh, and that's another one way over there. Alright, let's check the map for those. So, there's one over here near where I had my coal? How did I miss that? Alright, interesting. And then there's one up here near the second base location. Alright, looks like I overlooked that a bit. And then there's the one I actually found. Cool. Very happy about that, though. Yeah, so I'm working on building a connection all the way out to it. It's going to take a little bit because there's a way to go. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Okay, how do I make this work? Because I have to go up and over and around. Oh, hey, there's a wreck up there I didn't see before. Detour. 7. This will work. Right. Let me see here. Boom. Can't get over here anyway, so hooray. Alright. Good enough with that. That works for that. That works for that. Let's go see what our area has for us. One down. 2 down. Alright, I need more of those. Oh, third one. Done. Okay. Could always use more of those. More rubber. Nice. I should be able to make that soon once I get the crude oil setup done. Oh, hey, I have what I need for that. Make it so. Another one for me. Break it down now. The other pieces. I'll take you. Ooh, that's a nice pile of steel beams. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I... Yes. Alright. We are here. That gets me over there. Then I can just go down that way. Okay. So, that should work. And boom. Give me a second. This is being a little funky. Maybe if I do this. Then, boom. There. There we go. That's a little better in some cases. Alright, we will make another one right here. Now, do I need to really do this? Not really. But I can and I will. Oh, oops. Did I do that? Why can't that reach? Overlapping object clearance may occur. Conveyor belt is too long. Ah, okay. Gotta make a shorter one. That I can do. Just put another one right here. Boom. Two. What is overlapping? Are you getting in my way? You getting in my way, bush? Tree? Is that you? Are you getting in my way? Also, as you can see, I made some power lines to connect the place. They're over there, though. We're going around a slightly different route because of the land requirements, so yeah. You know what? It's just a little clipping. I don't care what it's being at with that. We will make it work. I don't know what it thinks it's clipping, but we're moving on with life. Considering it will do these trees and bushes no problem and be like, oh yeah, no clipping here. I think it's just being weird. Yeah. This is where it's going to get tricky to try to make this work. I'm going to have to make some platforms, I think, ultimately, once I get to the body of water over this way. Yeah, we're almost there. Do 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 do. Oh, hey there, buddy. Don't mind me. Surprise! Come on. Come on back. You try to get me. You know you want to. Oh, trying to shoot a rock at me. Okay. Well, that's valid too, I suppose.
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land?
Alright, that is a funny statement, Mr. Mercer Spear.
Look through the window.
So, I've noticed something with some of this, like with the Mercer spheres and things, and the alien communications. Up there's where I need to go. So, we are going to do another one of these bridges out to it. Right about there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. But, nice. So what I've noticed, though, is that, the way the aliens talk, like, the computer seems to be starting to make some progress communicating with them, as you may have seen. But the way they talk, like, about bone and blood and stuff like that, I kind of think they're being literal. Like, I think they're referring to the planet. Like, how many times have I looked at something and gone, you know, that looks like a skeleton almost, right? How many weird things here have looked similarly to be organic in structure, even though they're like rocks and the like? I kind of wonder if the aliens either ascended to a different dimensional plane of existence and left their bodies behind, or if they like became one with the planet. Because I'm getting some definite vibes along those lines from this whole mess. And that's cool. I'm happy with that because it's really, really cool. And I love how they've done this whole design. Like, I don't even... Honestly, even if we didn't get a solid answer on to what they did, if that's the case or not, you know, that would still be fine with this because it's still super awesome. Man, this is a ways up. Good thing these bridges don't need supports. That would be problematic if they need to provide support beams below them like, you know, a normal bridge would. Is that high enough? I think that's where we want to be. So this place is cool because, yeah, I looked out across the water and I saw it in the distance and it was like, there's an area I can climb up to. Alright, I think that's good enough. Alright, let's go get our whole setup over here. But yeah, like those there. For me, those look like weird ribs, right? There's something on top of that one. And then, like, those areas where they break open, they have that weird matrix, like they're honeycomb or chains or something inside of them, which suggests them being somewhat artificial or just something different about them, for sure. And so the fact that this is, like, a planet created, possibly created by the aliens, it's like, this kind of makes sense. And you know what? That's fine. Gonna live with the potential of clipping. We're going. We're going. We're making progress. Good thing I brought a buttload of resources with me to do this with. But I think this will be worth it overall because then it'll make sure these go directly to my base area, more or less, and I don't have to keep coming out here if I want more. And it looks like I'm going to want a lot more to, well, mine a bunch of junk. And to design a bunch of things. And that's just at this current research level. I'm guessing it'll be even more so later on. Okay, we are up. We are up. Now we gotta go into this cave. So, yeah, I found this place. I was like, this is a cool looking cave. I'll go in here. And we went in, and there was a purple slug in the far back. But then there was also an area where I could blow up some rocks. And I was like, that looks suspicious. And I blew it up, and there was a hole down into the ground. So, I did some digging. And it worked. And voila, we have this place. Has this already filled this? That filled it fast. Alright, so we have lots and lots of room for things. Now the question is, how do I want to make this work? Towards getting this out, I could make some of these. I think this will help, at least, with making it go up more easily than it would otherwise. How does this work? Okay, so one goes in there, then it goes up out of there. Oh, whoops. I slipped. Okay. So, that goes there, that goes there. I'm just kind of curious about this, so I wanted to try it. That goes into here, which goes up and over and out here. I think we're just going to have to climb some of this anyway, just for the sake of my sanity and climbing it in a reasonable time frame. Look, what am I stuck on? Rocks all over the place. Why is this being difficult? Okay, there we go, and there we go, and up here. Should be able to make this work without too many issues. Now I just need to connect it to my other end. Okay, we are going to trim this off because I don't need it from that direction after all in quite the same way. And boom, there we go. We have sand materials heading to my home base in large quantity at high speed. So I can begin manufacturing of all the things I want to make with that. Zoom. Also, I love this because these, I can go up here, and then let me swap this with that again. You can climb up onto these, and then I can just go whee, and zoom along off to wherever I want. Hold up a second. Go back that way. I thought, did something just phase out for you guys? I saw something weird over here that looked like it just disappeared in a weird way. Not in a, well, that's supposed to do that way. Like, maybe it was just a weird render. I don't know. I want to explore. It's gonna take that stuff a while to get back to base anyway. But yeah, I made it so I could ride those back all the way to my base, essentially. Alright, we're up here. I do want to take a look up here anyway, so this works. I love that we can swim up against this current, which must be insane already. Alright, this place looks sick. Fighting a level 3 one of those for a blue slug. Do I care? Not that much. Yeah, alright, so this is why I have issues with the jetpack. It's not the best for, like, once it runs out of fuel, it doesn't refuel until you land. And you just, so you could easily just go plummeting out of the sky. Which is not my ideal idea for, you know, how to do that kind of thing. Really? We're gonna be weird about this? There we go. That one blew that up. Why is this one still not blowing? Oh good, we got a glitched rock. Hey there. There we go, it just needed a little more oomph to it, apparently. Big boy, huh? Okay. Yellow slug! Alright. So what did I see over here? Oh yes, I wanted to go check out that. That's a solar sloop over there. Aha! Can we make this work? I think we can. Jump. A little boost. A little boost. A little boost. Okay, we're landed. Ooh, another crash site down there. Nice. We'll go check that out next. I think... Is that a cave on there? Could be. I love the scenery and the design for this whole mess. Shoot! I goofed it. I goofed it. Oh, I'm gonna die. I should have saved first. Load. Where did I autosave? I should have saved first before trying that. I was stupid. Hopefully I saved after I got that last slug. Oh, right before I did. Okay. Well, I can live with that. And you needed to die. Really? That missed. Grabbing you again. One more try. Okay. This time I'm going to save right here. Just so I don't have to worry about quick save possibly not working right and all that fun stuff. Next time I should have gotten a running start, and what happened the last time was what happened here is I didn't get a run, I just normal ran off, like I just walked off, and that did not give me the oomph I needed. There we go.
Are you a temple?
If I had a body, it would be a temple.
You have no body?
I don't think we're on the same line here.
You see lines where there are curves, shallows where there are depths, consume our blood.
I will continue gathering data, I suppose.
When they say consume our blood, I really think they mean use this SAM material. I suspect that's what they mean, and like gathering these things and all that. Because it just, the way they talk about some of this stuff is so weird, but it's also makes me really question a lot of their design of what they're getting at. But it's cool, and I'm happy with it. Hello, purple slug that is probably being guarded by some horrible abomination right over here, because this is way too open. What sees me? And where is it? Okay, if that's all, then miss me. Oh, there's two of you, that's why it's... And a spitter. Alright, that's more what I was expecting. I thought it was weirdly open for there to be so few things here to actually defending it. Alright, we are gonna heal up just to be safe. Miss me! Toro! Toro! Yeah, I'm ignoring you, Spitter. I've got other things to deal with. Oh, that hurt. One down. Okay, you're mine now. And there we go. I'm happy with that. Let's go grab us some shinies. Oh, there's even more stuff over there. This place is loaded. I should have gone up in this direction ages ago. Shoot, why is that so heavily guarded? What is up there that is so guarded for? Also, where did that purple slug go? Lost track of it while fighting the other stuff. Why is that so insanely guarded? That is a lot of stuff guarding What seems to be a whole lot of not much. Alright, fine. You wanna get my attention? You got my attention. There's that purple slug we were at. Yeah, why is that goes up to there, but why does that matter enough that there would be that much guarding the base? Because that goes up and over and down to over there. And over there and over there, but that area isn't as guarded. You know what? Oh well. Ooh, this wreckage probably has something good in it if they're guarding it this thoroughly. Alright. Gotta kill you carefully. Oh, time to run away a little bit. There was a third one of you. Alright. Is there a fourth? There is a fourth. I thought there was an awful lot of bugs flying at me for what I just killed. Alright, I know there's a spitter here somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Was there a second? There was a second spitter. I hope this wreck has some good stuff in it, considering they are guarding it fiercely. Alright. First. Good. Some motors. Alright. Can work with that. Circuit boards. I don't have a use for the... I'm just getting to the point where I'm going to start having use for those. What do I need? 90 milliwatts. Easy. Boom. 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 Good. Grab that. Break this up a bit. Boom. 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 Then you and this goes to there, this goes to there, this goes to there, this goes to there. And we are in business. Open the door. Give me that. Break it all down again. Nice. Give me this. Give me those. No point in having perfectly good resources sit around and smoke. Plus, as this way, I won't see this in the future and go, have I been there already? Because it's gone now. I know I've been here. Unless I missed a little piece of it somewhere. I think we're good. How's my supply? Wow, I filled up my inventory real quick with that. But then I also did have a bunch of extra stuff to build that whole bridge. Maybe not the most ideal for what I needed to do, but hey, it worked, it worked. Awful lot of poisony stuff around here. And more enemies. This region has some weird stuff. I love the design changes though. Like between the different flowers, the different trees, and a normal geyser. Okay. So I've got alternate power sources here as soon as I figure out how to utilize geysers. I don't think I actually have a way to do that right yet. It's on the list of things I need to learn. But I do like that they actually change things up from place to place. They don't just go, yeah, and everything looks the same. We're going to go down here. There we go. Balance that out with little skips and jumps so that I don't just splat on the ground. Now, if I was using my parachute, I could probably have cleared some of that better. And that's where I'm kind of thinking parachute is definitely better for certain things. Why is there a rock there? That makes me curious. Would be a shame if someone dropped a bomb on it. No. Why was it covering a piece of limestone? This seems weird. Let's break this and see if there's anything hidden underneath. I'm ignoring you, I know. Alright, you don't want me to ignore you? Fine. Have it your way. Should have just let me ignore you. You'd have lived longer. Why is there iron rebar here? Did I drop this here? Or is there something... Did I drop this here at some point? It's plausible I did. I mean, I don't know who else would have, unless there's... Is this supposed to be a tombstone? Come on, break. Let's see if there's anything interesting underneath here. No? Nothing? That is very strange. And I have questions and concerns about why that is the way it is. Very, very strange. No, I don't really need that right now, and I don't have room for it. Good. Drop those out of existence. I don't need limestone either. Very, very strange. Yeah, I should probably heal up. And there we go. Ooh, are we getting an Aurora Borealis? That's so cool. I didn't know that was a thing you could get in this game. Sick. Ah, man, that's pretty. Why did that not work? Okay. Failed at all life. Goals there. You know, there's a much easier way for me to do this. I'm being dumb. Just trying to do this the hard way. Foundations, just make a shelf. If life doesn't want to give me a shelf on its own, I'll make them myself. And there we go. Ooh, pretty. Planets, all sorts of other junk. My space elevator is very clear right now. That's cool. Ah, man. The things they show in this game and work with. Ah, that's so cool. Let me see here. Still wondering if I missed a entrance into a cave or something around here because of that one Mercer sphere I hear talking in the ground every once in a while, right about here. You see? See? It's like, there's a Mercer sphere right here. Right here. And I don't know how to get it. It mocks me. It mocks me so. Okay. Well, everyone, we've seen some new cool stuff. I've showed you where a site of Sam stuff is, and we got to see some new terrain and just look around in general. Ah, man, there's so much cool stuff in this game, and there's tons of area we haven't even touched. So I have a lot of exploring to do still in this game. So many things to research. They have trains in this game. My son is very excited about that, by the way. I have a long way to go to get trains, but Now they've got oil processing. Yeah. Tier 6, monorail train technology. My son is very excited about that. He loves trains. I'm excited to someday be able to get that and build it. And it looks like this is a 40 by 40 by 40. Is that bigger than... I'm guessing that must be bigger than what I've currently got. So it can allow bigger blueprints. Otherwise, I don't know what the point of that would be. But... so it's stuff. I think that's all I'm going to do for tonight, though. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, hit subscribe to keep up with new releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. I have to clean out a bunch of junk and research things and figure all this junk out. Alien tech. So many things to figure out. I need to make a buttload of those. I think I've already got computers lying around. Buttload of... I can get some of this. I need to make one of these dimensional depots just to see what happens. Because that could make my life easier depending on how it works. Upload, upgrade, yep, okay, yeah. I have so many things to play with. But, good night everyone, bye!